Again, Hangul, one of the most common systems you can possibly find. People have different versions of the most basic forms. Wing Chun, right? And then they have these huge arguments about which is the correct version. Is there such a thing as a correct version? You know, our popular joke is, Sifu, is it this, or is it this? Yes. Is Tansao a block? Is it an arm drag? Is it an obstruction? Is it controlling the center line? Probably it's all of those things. And there's nothing wrong with it being all of those things, right? Eagle Claw. Well, originally Eagle Claw was supposed to be the 108 locks, right? 108 locks aren't learned to form, they're learned to partner work. Xingyi. Xingyi's forms are basically just line drills up and down the floor, up and down the floor, up and down the floor. Shuijiao has forms, but they're not forms. They're individual techniques done, drilled up and down the floor, up and down the floor. Well, maybe forms are a completely artificial idea in the first place because they perpetuate the myth that something is going to remain unchanged from generation to generation to generation to generation. I'm going to teach 20 people, and they're going to be cookie cutter copies of me, and they're going to teach 20 people each, and they're all going to be cookie cutter copies of their teacher, who was a copy of me, so therefore they're a copy of me. And those guys are going to teach 20 people, and they're all going to look like me and do everything exactly like me. Does that seem realistic to you? So, me to 20 people, my 20 people teach 20 people, so what's 20 times 20? And then they're all going to teach 20 people. 100 years from now, everybody's going to move and do exactly the same techniques exactly the way that I did them 100 years ago. Does that seem realistic?